If you've ever struggled with Amazon ads, I'm going to show you the one campaign that will take less time to set up than it will take you to watch this video, and it will bring you the lowest ACoS you have ever seen. And when I say low, I mean low. Let's go. All right, so today's video is all about lottery ads. If you don't know about lottery ads, don't worry, you're not alone. In this video, I'm going to explain what a lottery ad is, who should use them, the two types of publishers, why they work, what results I have found personally running my own lottery ads, and how you can set them up in 3 minutes or less. Hey, and really quick, before we dive into the meat and potatoes, I do want to plug the Publish and Profit 5-Day Challenge. If you're brand new, in 5 days, I will show you how to pick a topic, write a book, publish the book, and create a profit all within 5 days or less. It's an absolute killer 5-day challenge. Make sure you check it out. Link in the description for that. It is free and it always will be free. I just want to put more profits in your guys' pockets. The only way I can do that is to work with you. So this is completely free. You also get access to our free school community group as well. So link in the description for all of that. What is a lottery ad? First off, the easiest way to explain this is it's an ad, one ad with one campaign, all of your books in that ad, and super low bids, and it runs in the background alongside all your other ads. Okay, so here, I got a visual explanation that should help for those of you like me who need to see stuff. So you have your big auto campaign, then you have one ad group, and then inside that one ad group, you have every single one of your books, like everything, across all niches, all pen names, like everything. There's two types of publishers that should use lottery ads, okay? The first, if this is you, beginners who are nervous about how ads work, or you're just starting out to publishing. You're like brand new, you're a baby. That's the first type of person that should use this. Now, the reason being, for beginners, this is going to allow you to control your spending. What I'm going to show you in this video is one of the best ways to control your ad spend when you're brand new. That's why I love lottery ads for beginners. The second reason, it's going to increase your profit. If you're not increasing your profits, you're doing something wrong. Lottery ads is a fantastic way to increase your profits without having to invest a ton of money in ads. The third reason, and I think it is the most important, especially when you're new, it's going to help build your confidence in running ads. When I was new running ads, I had like negative confidence, but every small win that I had with an ad built up my confidence. Lottery ads is kind of like a cheat code, honestly. That's one of the things that I think it's so great for beginners, just not enough people talk about it for whatever reason. Now, the second type of person who should start with lottery ads are my experienced publishers who already are running ads and you have a ton of books and everything like that already. The reason being is you're going to sell more books in your catalog that are not currently selling, aka we're going to increase your profits. So those are the two types of people. It covers everybody. Now, why do they work? They work for a couple reasons. One, it's super low bids. It allows Amazon to target keywords that we would never, ever think to look for before. You set it and you forget it. That's literally what I do with my lottery ads. I set it and then I look at it every couple weeks whenever I remember I have a lottery ad running. It's not one of the ad campaigns that I'm looking at a couple times a week or anything like that. It's really just, you set it, you forget it. And I'll show you why in a little bit. The number one reason they work so well is because of the amount of data that you're giving Amazon. And the more data that you can give Amazon, the more they're going to reward you. What we're doing is we're essentially leveraging a large product portfolio and Amazon's algorithm to find super cheap placements and clicks. What that does is that brings us very low cost conversions and a very low ACoS. Here's an example of what a lottery ad looks like. So I have this one campaign running. I have 51 products. I don't know how many niches or how many pen names are in that, but like a lot. And this is just over the last few weeks. So 514 clicks. My spend is $32.57. My cost per click is 6 cents, 38 orders, sales 383. My ACoS $8.49. So what are the numbers we want to look at? So my conversion rate is 7.6. Now, it's a little lower than the 10% conversion rate that you want to maintain for your regular ad campaigns. But you have to keep in mind, a lower conversion rate is expected when you're running a ton of different ads to, your great books and your not so great books, right? So that's going to hurt your conversion rate a little bit. However, our cost per click is 6 bloody cents, like 6 cents cost per click. Our ACOS is 8.49%. That's solid. Like, I'll take that any day of the week. The thing that's very different about lottery ads, and this is going to be new for, I think, a lot of people, is we use placements to control our ad spend on a campaign level since we're using such low bids. I'm going to talk more about that when I walk you through how to set up the lottery ads in a little bit here. The more books you have, the more data you're giving Amazon to find longer tail search terms and product placements with lower competition. That's why you want to put pretty much all of your books in your portfolio into the lottery ad. Now, here are my findings. Okay? My first few months running lottery ads, the first thing I discovered was global sales. See, when you set up a lottery ad, you don't just set it up for the US market. You set it up for the Canadian market, the UK market, the Spain market, the Italian market, the French market, the German market. I think that's all of them, right? You set it up for everything. And so I am literally now selling my English books. None of them are translated. I'm selling them in all the other markets. And it's barely costing me anything. Germany's not doing the best anymore. It did okay during the holidays, but now it's not for January. So I've had to kind of rein that one back a little bit. But all the other markets are doing great. So I would test every single market just like I did in the beginning and then just turn off the stuff that doesn't work. About 40, and this was another really cool one, about 40% of sales were first-time products. So what that means is 40% of my total sales for running my lottery ads were products that I've never sold on ads before. So they're either like really like low price coloring books that I would just never run ads for because it doesn't make sense, or they're just other books in my portfolio that I'm no longer focused on because I've moved away from that brand or that pen name or whatever the case is. But I'm seeing sales happen on books that I was not seeing any sales for. That's massive. Okay, so here's a closer look at the results that I've been getting over the last little bit. I can't remember exactly which market all of these are for. Obviously, the bottom two are Canada and the US, and then we have some European ones, and then I'm guessing that's the UK in the middle. But you can see the ACOS, 4%, 33%, that's definitely the German market that I was telling you about earlier. 8% ACOS, 10% ACOS in Canada, and 8.97% in the States. Overall, excluding Germany, I'm really happy with these results. Oh, I don't have Australia on here. Bummer. But overall, let me know. Would you be pretty happy if you were getting results like this? If you were getting ACOS as low as 4%, sweet, bring it on. And like I said, these are sales I wouldn't be making if I hadn't set these up. No, none of these books are translated. So it's just putting your books somewhere else and getting extra money for increasing your profits. And that's what it's all about. Okay, so now we're going to talk about how to set up your lottery ads. And come here, pay attention because this can get a little tricky. Okay, so I'm already in my ads dashboard. And the first thing that we're doing is our ad format. So this is where you're going to either choose custom text or standard text. For this one, you need to choose standard text. The reason being is, I know you can't see my products here, obviously, but if you take a look right over here, you're going to see something appear when I hit standard text or standard ad. Okay, it disappeared, but it's down here. So now it's allowing us to add all products on this page. And so we need that because now we can add all products. So first is ad format. Next, ad group. So we're only going to have one ad group for this one ad, like I spoke about earlier. So we're not going to name the ad group. I just leave that blank. And then what we're doing here is I'm simply going to hit add all on this page. And down here, it says I have 1 of 50 of 9-day results. So I just have to click to the next page, and I'm just going to go ahead and add the next. So now this number is 92, and it shows a total of 92. So that's every single book in my portfolio. Now, what books might you not want to run ads for? Well, I know there's a couple books on here that are no longer in distribution. And so I'm going to go through and I'm going to find those books, and I'm just going to manually remove those books. I'm also going to remove any books that have really bad reviews. So anything that's really showing less than a 4-star rating. So I guess that would be less than a 3.8 star rating, because 3.7 would show 3.5 stars. So anything that's a 3.7 or a 3.8 or below, 3.8 or above is the cutoff for books. Anything that's lower than a 3.7, essentially, star rating, hopefully that makes sense. I would not run any ads to, because the star rating sucks. Okay? Now, with bid targeting, so we're choosing our automatic targeting. We're not doing manual targeting for this. We're doing automatic targeting. Then down here, we need to choose our bids. Now, like my notes say, leave targeting groups on. Normally, we would never do this, but since we are controlling our bids via placements and not individual bids, we can do this. Normally, when you're running your auto campaigns, what you want to do is you set your targeting group, and then you would, like, if I'm setting up a campaign for auto, I would set up an auto campaign close match. Then I would set up a new campaign, and it would be an auto campaign loose match. And then auto campaign substitute. That's how you set up your auto campaigns properly. But this one, we're leaving every single one on. We're not focused on the individual bids here. We are focused on controlling the campaign as a whole. If you guys want to hear more about auto ads, we could do another video. Let me know in the comments. Just give me an auto in the comments, and based on if there's a lot of people who want auto ads, we can talk about auto ads. Now, for your default bid, I would suggest like 5 or 6 cents. I think I might have done 6 cents for mine. 5 or 6 cents. It's like super, super low. I don't think you have to go lower than that, because you do want these ads to show up. But we're talking a super, super low bid here. Okay. And dynamic bids down only. Now, full transparency. I am running right now dynamic bids up and down for a couple of my lottery ads. The reason being is, 1, I'm okay with spending a little bit more. 2, I wanted to test it to see, am I going to get better results if I let Amazon increase my bids a little bit? Dynamic bids allows Amazon to raise the bid by 100%. So if my default bid is 6 cents, and I give Amazon permission to raise that to, it should be 12 cents, like, that's still really, really, really low, right? So it's like the chance that I'm still going to be extremely profitable is very high still. So if you're a slightly more experienced publisher, definitely I would say, hey, play around with up and down to see the results that you're getting. But if you want to be a bit more conservative, if you are starting out, just do down only for right now. Control your costs, learn how it works, and then play around later. Okay? Now, the next thing is placements, bid adjustments, right? I call them Amazon placements. But this is going to go into your experience. I'm going to give it 2 ways. You're brand new to ads, you have no budget or a small budget, just leave these as 0 for right now. Leave them at 0 for your first week or so, and check to see how things are performing. Those of you who are a little bit more experienced, we can rank this right up to 50%, or rank it right up to 100%, leave the other 2. Okay? I talked about this in my last video, top of search. It helps rank your book faster for that top line of ads on the Amazon page. So we're only playing with that one to start off with. As you get more comfortable and more experience running these ads, you can start playing with rest of search, product pages, and whatnot. But you just got to keep in mind, you're making adjustments for your entire catalog of books. You know, these are going to work a lot differently than how you've been using your placements for your more laser focused ad campaigns. Just keep that in mind. But once again, newbies, just leave them at 0. My more experienced peeps, you can hit up, start 50% or go to 100% and look at the results that you're starting to get, and then make some adjustments. Drop that percentage down a little bit, or you can increase it depending on how you're doing. And then I think the last thing is probably just the daily budget. Now, the daily budget for this, guys, my daily budget currently right now for these ads, $2. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. You're really not going to be spending a ton of money on these ads. $2 daily budget. You could increase that to $5 if you want, right? But all of mine are running at a $2 daily budget, and they don't come close to that. Guys, that's it. So it really takes no time at all to get these set up. It wasn't overly complicated. It's super, super straightforward. Making profits is easy, guys. All you have to do, subscribe to the channel. So that's my take on lottery ads. I hope you did find this video very, very valuable. If you did, make sure you share it and give me a thumbs up. And like I said, subscribe to the channel if you want to keep making some publishing profits here. And don't forget, check out the link in the description to join our Publishing and Profit 5-day challenge. It's starting up again. Here we go. Till next time, everybody. I'm Emeka. Peace.